Have you ever wondered how your children will handle their finances when they grow up? It's a big question, isn't it? Yet sadly, financial literacy is often a missing chapter in our educational system. It's like we're sending kids out into a rainstorm without an umbrella. Today, we're going to change that. We're diving into the world of finance, but not as you know it. We're making it kid-friendly, digestible, and even, dare we say it, fun. Before we start, please subscribe to our channel to help us make more valuable videos on finance and personal development. Now let's get into why it's crucial to start teaching children about finance early. Imagine a typical summer day. Your child decides to open a lemonade stand. Picture a small table in the front yard, a pitcher of homemade lemonade, and a hand-drawn sign that reads, "Fresh lemonade, only 50 cents a cup." The neighborhood kids are the first customers, followed by the mail carrier and a few passers-by. Money starts trickling in, and your child's face lights up with every coin and bill received. Now let's take a moment to dissect this charming childhood scenario. What we have here is a miniature model of the financial world. Your child is experiencing firsthand the concept of income. Every time a cup of lemonade is sold, money is earned. This is the income, the total amount of money brought in from selling the lemonade. But there's more to this stand than just income. Before the first cup could be sold, your child needed to buy lemons, sugar, and perhaps even paper cups. These are the expenses, the cost of doing business. It's the money that's spent in order to make more money. The difference between the income and the expenses is the profit. If your child sold 20 cups of lemonade at 50 cents each, that's $10 of income. If the lemons, sugar, and cups cost $5, then the profit is $5. Profit is the reward for the entrepreneur's effort and risk. But what happens with this profit? Your child might decide to spend it all immediately on a new toy, but they could also choose to save some of it. Perhaps they'll put a portion away for a rainy day or save up for something bigger. This introduces the concept of savings, the part of income that isn't spent, but kept for future use. And so, from this simple lemonade stand, your child learns the first lesson in finance: earning, spending, and saving. It's a valuable lesson, and one that will serve them well in the future. After all, we're all running our own lemonade stands in one way or another, aren't we? Remember the piggy bank you had as a kid? Ah, yes, we all had one. That cute little porcelain piggy with a slot on top to drop in coins. Now picture a child with their very own piggy bank. Let's call her Lucy. As Lucy grows, so does her piggy bank. Every time she receives some pocket money, a portion of it finds its way into the belly of the pig. It could be a dime, a quarter, or even $1. But why does Lucy save this money? She's not saving to buy the latest toy or candy. No, Lucy is saving for something bigger, something meaningful. See, Lucy has a goal. She's saving up to buy a bicycle. Every coin she saves brings her one step closer to her dream bike. This is the first part of the lesson: setting financial goals. It's not just about being frugal or hoarding money. It's about understanding what you want and working towards it. It's about making sacrifices today for a rewarding tomorrow. Now let's fast forward a few months. Lucy has been consistent with her savings. Every week she drops coins into her piggy bank, and finally the day arrives. The piggy bank is full. Lucy carefully turns it upside down and outpour the coins. She counts them up, and yes, she has enough to buy her bicycle. This is the second part of the lesson: the value of saving. It's not just about accumulating wealth, but about understanding that every little bit counts. Every coin Lucy saved played a part in helping her achieve her goal. She understood the value of her money and made a conscious decision to save it rather than spend it impulsively. So what does the humble piggy bank teach us? It's not just a cute ornament or a child's toy. It's a tool for learning two of the most important lessons in finance. First, the importance of setting financial goals that motivate us to save. And second, the value of saving itself and understanding that every little bit counts. The piggy bank becomes a tool for teaching the second lesson in finance: the value of saving and setting financial goals. Ever taken your child grocery shopping and they want everything they see? Let's dive into a story that might sound familiar. Picture this. You're in a supermarket, the bright lights overhead, the hum of the refrigeration units, the rustle of shopping bags. Your child's eyes light up like it's Christmas morning as they dart from aisle to aisle, grabbing everything from the latest sugary cereal to the fanciest looking toy on the shelf. But as you look at the growing mountain in your cart, you realize it's an opportunity to teach a valuable lesson about budgeting and making wise spending decisions. So you ask your child to pick only the items they really need or want the most. There's a moment of confusion, a slight hesitation, but then they're off, carefully considering each item before placing it back on the shelf or keeping it in the cart. This is budgeting in action. It's about understanding the value of money and making decisions based on what's most important to us. We can't have everything we want, and sometimes we need to decide between what we want now and what we want most. As your child navigates through the supermarket, they're learning to prioritize their wants and needs, to weigh the immediate satisfaction of an impulse buy against the long-term benefits of saving or spending wisely. They're learning that sometimes it's better to wait, to save up for something more meaningful or worthwhile. And when it's all said and done, as you're standing in the checkout line looking at a cart that's a bit less full but filled with items chosen thoughtfully, there's a sense of accomplishment, a lesson learned. Your child's initial disappointment fades as they realize they've carefully chosen what they truly wanted, rather than impulsively grabbing everything in sight. In this everyday scenario, you've turned a simple supermarket trip into a masterclass in financial responsibility. You've shown your child that money isn't infinite, that choices have to be made, and that those choices often involve sacrifice. Grocery shopping becomes a practical lesson in budgeting and decision-making. And that, my friends, is how you turn supermarket shenanigans into savvy spending. What if your child wants a pricey item for their birthday? Imagine this. Your little one's birthday is around the corner and they've set their heart on the latest and trendiest tech gadget. It's flashy, it's cool, it's all the rage at school, and it's got a price tag that makes your wallet wince. Here's where we introduce one of the most important financial lessons, the concept of delayed gratification. Sure, we could just buy the gadget, but let's turn this into a teachable moment. Instead of outright denying the request or worse, caving in, we can use this as an opportunity to teach them about waiting, saving, and making choices. Let's say you tell your child, "We can buy this gadget, but it's quite expensive. If we get it, we may have to cut down on some other things, like that weekend trip to the amusement park you love, or those art classes you've been enjoying." Suddenly, the decision isn't as simple as yes or no. It's about choice and understanding that resources are finite. Now, what if they still want the gadget, even after understanding the trade-off? Well, that's where delayed gratification comes into play. You could propose a plan. How about we save up for it? You can contribute by doing extra chores or saving your pocket money. This could be a long process, but it's a golden opportunity for them to learn about the value of money, the joy of earning, and the satisfaction of achieving a goal. It's a tough lesson, no doubt. It takes patience and perseverance. But it's also a powerful one. It teaches kids that they can't have everything they want at the exact moment they want it. It shows them that sometimes they have to make tough choices. And most importantly, it instills in them the understanding that good things often come to those who wait. So the next time your child presents you with a hefty birthday wish list, remember, it's not just a list of things they want. It's a door to a valuable life lesson. This birthday wish list teaches another valuable lesson, the importance of delayed gratification and making wise choices. What happens when your teenager gets their first part-time job? Well, let's dive into a story about our friend Jack. Jack, a typical high school junior, lands his first part-time job at the local burger joint. For Jack, this job isn't just about flipping burgers and serving sodas. It's his first taste of financial independence. Excited, Jack works diligently, counting the days until his first paycheck. When the day finally arrives, Jack rips open the envelope, expecting to see the full amount he calculated based on his hourly wage and hours worked. But, to his surprise, the sum is significantly less. Enter the first lesson: taxes. Jack learns that everyone who earns an income pays a portion to the government in the form of taxes. These taxes are used for various societal necessities like roads, schools, and healthcare. Initially, Jack feels a pang of disappointment, but soon he understands that his contribution, albeit small, plays a part in the larger picture of societal welfare. Now let's talk about the remaining amount, the net income. This is the amount Jack gets to keep after taxes. It is this sum that Jack can use for his needs and wants. Here, Jack learns the importance of budgeting and managing his net income wisely. It's not just about spending, it's about saving and investing for the future. Finally, Jack discovers the real value of hard work. Each dollar he earns represents time, effort, and skills. He begins to appreciate the value of money when he realizes how much work goes into earning it. This job teaches Jack not just to work for money, but to make his money work for him. So when your teenager lands their first part-time job, remember it's not just a job. It's a real-life classroom where they learn some of life's most critical financial lessons. The first job becomes a lesson in understanding taxes, appreciating net income, and valuing hard work. What about when your child starts thinking about college? You know, that time when your kids trade in their high school textbooks for university brochures and start daydreaming about dorm life and independence. It's a thrilling time, but it also comes with a dose of reality, the cost of higher education. Let's imagine a teenager named Sam. Sam is a high school junior with dreams of going to a prestigious university, but Sam also understands that big dreams often come with big price tags. So Sam decides to sit down with his parents and start planning for the future. Sam and his parents first look at the savings they've accumulated over the years. It's a good start, but they quickly realize it won't cover everything. They need a strategy that goes beyond just saving. This is where the concept of long-term financial planning and investing comes into play. Long-term financial planning is about creating a roadmap for your financial future. It's about setting financial goals like paying for college and making plans to achieve them. It's not just about saving, but making your money work for you. Now let's introduce Sam and his parents to investing. Investing is about putting your money into assets that can potentially earn a return. These can be stocks, bonds, mutual funds, even real estate. The idea is to grow your savings over time, not just stash it away. Investing can be daunting, especially when it involves your child's future. But remember, it's not about making quick money. It's about planning and patience. It's about understanding the risks and rewards. And most importantly, it's about starting early. The earlier you start investing, the more time your money has to grow. So Sam and his parents start exploring their options. They research, they seek advice, they make a plan. They understand it's not going to be easy, but they're ready to take on the challenge. In the end, Sam's journey to college isn't just about getting an education. It's about learning some of life's most important financial lessons. It's about understanding the value of money, the importance of planning, and the power of investing. Planning for college becomes a lesson in long-term financial planning and the value of investing. So when it's time for your child to start thinking about college, remember it's also time for some valuable financial lessons. So why does all of this matter, you might ask? Well, we've taken quite a journey together exploring the world of finance through the lens of childhood experiences. We've seen how a simple lemonade stand can form the foundation of entrepreneurial spirit and how a humble piggy bank can teach the value of saving money. Each scene we've discussed, each lesson we've learned has a real-life application that can set the stage for financial success later in life. The supermarket shenanigans? It's all about budgeting and understanding the value of money. That birthday gift that little Timmy saved up for? That's an introduction to the concept of delayed gratification, which is a key aspect of investing. Remember when we talked about the part-time job? It's more than just a way to earn pocket money. It's a lesson in earning, saving, and spending wisely. And let's not forget about the college fund. It's not just about saving for education. It's about planning for the future, understanding the power of compound interest, and the importance of long-term financial goals. But why does all this matter? Why should we bother teaching kids about finance? The answer is simple. Financial literacy is a crucial life skill. It's about more than just money. It's about making informed decisions, planning for the future, and understanding the value of hard work. It's about teaching kids that they have the power to shape their own financial futures. In a world where financial uncertainty is a reality, equipping our kids with the knowledge and skills they need to navigate the financial landscape is one of the best gifts we can give them. It's about setting them up for success, not just financially, but in all aspects of life. So, what are the key takeaways from our journey? First, start early. The earlier kids learn about finance, the more time they have to apply these lessons in their lives. Second, make it fun. Use real-life examples like a lemonade stand or a trip to the supermarket to make learning about finance engaging and relatable. Finally, be consistent. Reinforce these lessons regularly to ensure they stick. And with that, we've come to the end of our journey. But remember, this is just the beginning for your child. The lessons they learn today will shape their financial futures. So keep the conversation going, keep teaching, and keep learning. Because remember, the best investment you can make is investing in your child's financial education.